Hello Wide Real News family. Thank you for tuning in. Before we dive into today's in-depth analysis of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent diplomatic trips to France and South Africa, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest stories shaping Africa and beyond. Tinubu's diplomatic foray, what lies beneath? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu returned to Abuja after a week-long diplomatic mission, marked by strategic engagements in France and South Africa. These visits, though focused on partnerships, strategic collaborations, and boosting Nigeria's image abroad, have drawn significant attention and sparked debate about their potential impact on the everyday lives of Nigerians. Arriving at the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Ezekwe International Airport at 9:10 p.m. on December 4, Tinubu was welcomed by a high-profile delegation, including his Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, National Security Advisor Mallam Nuhu, and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Chief Nyesom Wike. Breaking down the France visit. President Tinubu's first stop was Paris, where he attended a 3-day state visit at the invitation of President Emmanuel Macron. He was joined by Nigeria's First Lady, Olurimi Tinubu, and their engagements spanned bilateral talks, business forums, and cultural diplomacy. Key highlights of the France visit. Strengthening bilateral ties. Tinubu and Macron addressed a joint press conference, showcasing Nigeria's strides in combating insecurity, a move aimed at reshaping the narrative around Nigeria's global image. Strategic agreements. Multiple agreements and memoranda of understanding were signed to foster economic and cultural cooperation. Specific focus areas included energy, technology transfer, and infrastructure development. Nigeria-France Business Council. Tinubu's participation emphasized Nigeria as a strategic investment destination, seeking French support in unlocking opportunities for Nigerian entrepreneurs. What this means for Nigeria. While the agreement signaled potential economic benefits, critics argue that Nigeria has seen similar promises before, with little impact on the lives of its citizens. The focus now lies on implementing these agreements to ensure they translate into tangible outcomes like job creation, security enhancements, and infrastructural improvements. From Paris to Cape Town, deepening African unity. After leaving France, President Tinubu headed to Cape Town, South Africa, where he co-chaired the 11th Nigeria-South Africa Binational Commission (BNC) alongside President Cyril Ramaphosa. Focus of the BNC. Leadership on the African continent. Tinubu stressed the importance of Nigeria and South Africa taking up leadership roles to drive Africa's development, security, and economic integration. Trade and economic cooperation. Discussions centered around enhancing bilateral trade, addressing barriers to the free movement of goods and services, and creating a unified approach to continental challenges. Security and governance. Both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to tackling insecurity and fostering good governance, signaling a joint effort in combating regional threats like terrorism and economic instability. What's in it for Nigerians? While the call for leadership resonates well, many Nigerians are questioning the immediate benefits of these high-level engagements. Will these discussions trickle down to improved governance, reduced inflation, or better job opportunities at home? A closer look at the motives. President Tinubu's trips come at a critical time. Domestically, his administration faces mounting challenges, including inflation, fuel subsidy removal, and insecurity. These diplomatic visits, while showcasing his administration's proactive approach on the global stage, could also be viewed as strategic distractions from pressing domestic issues. Global rebranding. Tinubu's emphasis on Nigeria's success in combating insecurity is part of a larger strategy to rebrand Nigeria, positioning it as a secure and viable destination for investment. Strengthening regional influence. His collaboration with Ramaphosa underscores a bid to cement Nigeria's leadership role in Africa, a move crucial for asserting influence in continental policymaking and trade. Economic diplomacy. With agreements signed in France and commitments in South Africa, Tinubu aims to attract foreign investments and boost trade. However, without clear policies to ensure accountability, the benefits risk being skewed towards elites rather than ordinary Nigerians. The bigger picture, implications for Nigerians. While Tinubu's efforts reflect an ambitious agenda for positioning Nigeria on the global stage, the average Nigerian continues to grapple with economic hardship, unemployment, and security challenges. The success of these diplomatic missions will largely depend on how quickly and effectively the government can translate international partnerships into domestic progress. Key areas to watch. Implementation of signed agreements. Nigerians will be watching to see if the deals struck in France and South Africa lead to actual projects, job creation, and economic growth. Security collaborations. Promises to enhance regional security must result in tangible improvements, particularly in areas plagued by terrorism and banditry. Economic impact. While fostering trade and investment is a long-term strategy, immediate relief measures are needed to address inflation and unemployment. Conclusion: a test of leadership. President Tinubu's trips underscore the complexities of balancing international diplomacy with domestic governance. While his proactive approach on the global stage is commendable, the real test lies in delivering measurable benefits to the Nigerian populace. As Nigerians await the fruits of these high-level engagements, the focus must remain on transparency, accountability, and policies that directly impact the lives of ordinary citizens. Thank you for reading Wide Real News. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth stories and analyses. Stay informed and stay engaged. Together, we'll uncover the truth behind the headlines.